Hey guys, so today I'm oh, I can't stop with my arms. Okay. Ryan always makes fun of me that I always like talk with my arms. So, hey, what's up? So I'm here today with a favorites video for you guys. Surprisingly, I actually can do a favorites video. Normally I use the same type of stuff. I usually just like stay with what I like and just use that over and over again. And then I just find that it's probably pointless to do a favorites video because it's gonna most likely be the same products as the last month. So I actually, because of the holidays, I was able to splurge a little bit, get some new products, and some I got as gifts, some I bought, and I am loving all of them. They are all of my favorites. I have kind of a little bit of everything, and don't mind that my tongue is red. I definitely just had some, candy hearts from, I think they're, what are they? I can't remember. I think they're the Gobstopper hearts. So couldn't help myself. Okay, so I'll start with foundation first. And I have been absolutely loving. I will say I did get it like a week or two into January, but I can't not put it in just because it has now become a favorite. And I honestly feel like I'm gonna be using this for a while. This is the Maybelline Dream BB Pure Cream, and I have it in light, and I just love this. It's supposed to do 8 things. You can look it up if you want to. I won't bore you with them, but I feel like when I wear this, it just looks like my skin, but a better version of it. I feel like my skin looks just even toned. It has just like a nice, I wouldn't say like it's glowy, but it has like just a nice glow to it. Like it's just looking good. And I don't feel like it's too heavy. It's a BB cream, so it's not like a heavy foundation. I think it does have, no, I do not think it has sunscreen. Nope, I just love it. I love the way that it makes my skin look and feel. And I think it's perfect for just every day-to-day makeup use if you want to just, what would the word be? Just enhance your skin. It just evens it out for me. And it gives me just a nice base, and I love it. And I love that it is lightweight and it does all these fun little things. I'm not sure how, like I haven't been using it for too long, but I do feel like it does a great job of doing as many of the 8 things that it does. It's just supposed to give you clearer skin for, just clear, nice, beautiful skin. BB creams are known for that, and I feel like this is a good one, so I'm glad I picked this up. All right, so moving on to concealer. I absolutely have been like dying to try this concealer that everybody talks about, and there's a reason why everybody talks about it. I'm obsessed with it too. It's the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. It is so good, and I will say it covers up my dark circles, but it doesn't look cakey at all. And it goes in, blends out so nicely. It doesn't look cakey or heavy. I never feel like I just have like too much on my face. Sometimes I won't use this just because like I don't want to waste it. So if I'm doing like a day where I really am not like wearing makeup that much, or I just wanted to do something very simple, I normally don't put this on just because it is very high coverage. So I don't want to waste it on a look that I'm not really needing that. So I'll go in with my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer instead, because that's an amazing drugstore concealer as well if you've never tried that. But this I love to use when I just need a little extra coverage, you know what I mean? Where I feel like I maybe wasn't really sleeping too well the night before, or I just want to, have better coverage that day. I don't know. So I love this concealer. It is expensive, but I am finding that you don't need a lot of it to get what you want from it. So amazing concealer. I still am, but I was a huge fan of the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. Still love it. But I've been using this a lot more lately, and I've been loving that as well. I don't really have like a pressed powder that I really discovered this month that I really loved, but I discovered a bronzer that I love. Sorry, this like piece of my hair is just really bothering me. All right, so a bronzer that I have been oh boy, did I break? Oh my goodness, I broke. I think I just broke, yep. The little piece just came off, that's fine. No worries. It is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. At first, I won't lie. It smells like the beach, but it smells a lot like coconut. And I don't really like coconut, not gonna lie, it's not my fave smell. I know, I like sunscreen and like that beachy summer smell, but I don't like the smell of coconut, so I usually tend to avoid that. Oh, get some bronzer on my nose. But this is a beautiful bronzer. I think it's great drugstore quality. It blends out really nicely. It doesn't look muddy on my face. It just brings just a gorgeous warmth to my skin, especially being that I am super pale. I feel like it works really nicely with my skin tone. I feel like it would work nicely with a lot of skin tones. I just feel like it's creamy, but it's a powder. I don't know. I really, really love this bronzer, and it has become a new favorite, and I absolutely love it. So if you're looking for a new bronzer to try, I would definitely check this out. So I am not a huge, so let me take this back. Oh, another favorite of the month is Aria. Oh, she hates me picking her up like this, but that's okay. She misses her daddy. Her daddy's not here right now. Okay, I'll let you go. You might hear her in the background, but don't worry about it. So I've never been like a huge highlighter person. And when Jaclyn Hill came out with her face palette, I then became a huge highlighter fan. Obviously, I mean, come on. But sometimes I do feel like, for me, I don't want to have like a highlight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be full on highlight, just blinding you. I'm not that huge on that. I think that there are people that do it so well and just like rock it out. But for me, on a day-to-day basis, sometimes I don't really want to do like a huge like highlight. Does that make sense at all? Sometimes I just want to have like a beautiful, just kind of glow from within highlight. Because I do want to have a highlight, and most days when I wear makeup, I do put on a highlighter, whether it be Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop or Prosecco Pop. But I found this highlighter a while ago, but then I got into the whole Champagne Pop. Like, I was only using that, and then I've recently then rediscovered this month, that I just love it because it's drugstore and it's also so awesome. Like, I love it. So it's the Revolution highlighter. It's called Illuminate. First of all, it's huge. So this is gonna last forever, but it's also so beautiful. It reminds me a lot of Champagne Pop, but it's just a softer glow. It looks more natural. I think that it's a perfect highlighter for someone who wants to start to highlight but doesn't really want to feel intimidated, because sometimes highlighters can just be very intimidating. Like, you gotta make a gradual entrance to it. I feel like you want to just like kind of like put your feet in there and just like just your toes, and then, you know, dive in. But I feel like this highlighter is the perfect just beginner highlighter. And not even just like, because I consider myself a beginner with highlighting for sure, and with some aspects of makeup still, but I honestly feel like this is the perfect just glow from within. Oh gosh, Aria, do not knock this over. Hold on, girl. I'll see if I can try to show you, but I have it on right now, and as you can see, like, it doesn't look super in your face, but it's just like a glow from within. I love it, and I can't say enough about it. It's super cheap. I think it was under $10, and I just love applying it. I think it's beautiful, and if you want to try highlighter, I think that this is a great first option, especially because if you're just starting out, you don't want to go out and just spend all this money on a highlighter when you want to kind of get yourself used to it and get into it. And this is definitely something you should really try if you want to try it. Moving on to the eyes. I know it's definitely like halfway into January, but again, I love it so much that I can't not say it. And it is the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. This has become my like second favorite drugstore mascara. I think that they did an amazing job. Oh my gosh, Ari just fell off. You okay? Maybelline Maybelline and L'Oreal have the best mascaras in my opinion. L'Oreal, Voluminous, whatever, Carbon Black is all-time favorite mascara for drugstore, but Maybelline just does a great job with their mascaras too. And I do have a video on this. You can look at it if you want to. I just kind of show you my first impression and what it does. I love this stuff. I feel like I feel like so much. I'm so sorry, but it just gives my lashes just that fullness and that length and that volume that I really want, but it doesn't cake up, it doesn't smudge. And I researched online and they do have a waterproof version, so if you want to get it in the waterproof version, then you can. I don't know what that's gonna be like because I've never tried the waterproof. I normally don't like waterproof mascaras because they're always so difficult to get off, but I'm sure if it's anything like this, it's awesome. So if you want to try this mascara out, I definitely would recommend that as well. I really want to do a makeup tutorial on this. It's probably going to be one of my next videos because I have been using this non-stop since I've gotten it on Christmas. Seriously, it's like annoying how much I use it right now. And I never thought that I would love an eyeshadow palette more than my Urban Decay palettes. Like, I literally have all of them except for two. I've lost that and it's just, I don't even want to talk about it because that's my favorite. But I literally have Urban Decay Naked Original. Then I had Naked 2, I have Naked 3, and I have the Basics palette. I think 1 and 2. So I'm a ride or die Urban Decay Naked palette fan. And I think that their eyeshadows, and I know like there's tons of other ones out there that are amazing, but I just love the palettes because it just makes it easy. I have fallen in love with the Tartelette in Bloom 2 palette from Tarte. Just the most gorgeous, I can't speak today, forgive me. It's just the most beautiful shades. Like I cannot get enough of these colors. Seriously, I'm wearing it on my eyes right now. I love them. They just make your eyes just look so beautiful and they blend so nicely. I just love the color options that they give you, the different things that you can do. I want to do a tutorial using this palette as soon as possible. I just feel like it is just, I mean, there's a reason why everyone's talking about this too, is because they're great quality shadows, gorgeous colors to choose from, and I love the big mirror that they give you, although it's kind of dirty, but I love the big mirror because I just use it for my makeup now. I just always use it. So this is a gorgeous palette. I highly suggest you trying to find this, and I mean, the front of it is just beautiful. Like, what? And the last thing that I have to show you guys for my favorites is a skincare product, and I totally splurged on this because it ain't cheap, okay? And I was actually, Ryan was with me and I was like, I don't know if I want to get it. Like, I really want it, but I don't know if I want to spend it on this, but I really, honestly, I really do love it, and I've been using it for a little over a month now, about 2 to 3 times a week, and I feel like it's helped my skin get a little bit back in its groove because a while back there, just I think from just everything with my neck and the stress and just, you know, emotions and all that good stuff, I think that my skin was just acting out on me. So it's still getting better, I think, but I feel like this mask has really helped me and I love using it. It just feels so nice. So this is the First Aid Beauty 5-in-1 bouncy mask, and it's really weird because normally masks like dry on your skin and you know you can see them. This one is, oh, like shaking it all over and it's coming apart. It's clear and it is there's a reason why they call it a bouncy mask because I'm gonna sound dumb, but it feels bouncy. It feels bouncy. And you put it on your face and it's clear and it kind of looks like your face is a little bit greasy or like shiny. I don't know. But it's supposed to nourish, calm, firm, plump, and refine. And you can use it up to 3 times a week, which I do. And it says you can leave it on for 10 minutes. I usually leave it on for like 20 because, you know, I always put on masks longer than they say. But I just feel like the first time, I need to stop saying that. After, I can't keep saying it feels like. So when I took it off for the first time, I just immediately saw that my skin was glowing and that it looked beautiful. And I honestly, I loved the way it felt. It felt cooling and then just felt smooth. And I don't know, I definitely feel like it's helping out with my skin. I do believe that it does do those things. I mean, it nourishes my skin, feels super moisturized afterwards, and it calms it. It doesn't look red. I'm not sure about the Firm, Plump, and Refine, but I do believe that my skin has improved since incorporating this into my skincare routine. So I had to include that because I love it, but it is expensive. So just, I understand if you don't want to get it, but it is worth it in my opinion. So, okay, so just a TV show favorite that I have literally like fallen in love with, and I know everybody has been mentioning it, and there's a reason for that. And one of my favorites from this month is This Is Us. I started watching it like around the holidays. I think it was around the holidays. It's not very long ago that I started watching it, and I remember my mom was like, you need to watch it, it's so good, it's so heartwarming. I'm like, okay. So I finally, like at some point, I think over break, was bored, and so I started watching it, and it is no joke, just a heartwarming, touching, funny, sad, just, it pulls at your heartstrings, and I swear I cry every episode. The acting is unbelievable. Mandy Moore is seriously blowing me away since Walk to Remember. No, but honestly, it is just a amazing show. It's just one of those feel-good family shows. Just a little TV favorite if you wanted to try a new show. But anyways, that's my favorites for January. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that I inspired you to want to at least buy one of these products. I really do love watching favorites videos because then I get ideas for the next month to try out. And some of these were because of people's favorites that I've seen or them using it. If you've tried these before and you love them just as much as I do, or you don't, just let me know in the comments below. Or if you have any suggestions for things I need to try, I would love to hear suggestions. I love trying new stuff. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I don't know, I really am trying to get as many videos as I can out. It's just difficult being a teacher, and you know, weekends are my only time to film. So I'm trying my best, but I hope that you want to stick around. And I've seen that people have been subscribing, and so if you've subscribed recently, thank you so much. I truly do appreciate it. It's awesome. So thank you. And yeah, that's it for my January favorites, and I'll see you next time. Bye.